So this is the Smith Pivot, and it's a new helmet this year, and it's got that kind of skate snowboard helmet look to it that I really like, and it's got that same kind of look as the Maze, but with a little more venting. As you can see, the top here has a lot more vents. You still got that great goggle vent, but it's not like the Maze theory where the air comes here and works through the entire helmet and then there's just a couple vents throughout the helmet. This I like much better. However, it's not really one to, when it gets cold, to really like close up that well. I think it comes with some plugs, and you take this flap and you unfold it. It says fold there. So you use that to kind of cover these two big top vents. But you know, it's nothing terrible. Not a fan of these. I seem to always break them. But you know, that's kind of what you get at this price point. And you get MIPS, which is great. I mean, MIPS is supposedly this better level of protection. At least that's what they say. The experts that make this shit say that. And they say that it protects impact from different angles, where most falls, or, you know, it's like if you fall head on, I think. But if you fall at an angle, you know, there's a different type of trauma to your head, and that protects from, you know, other angles. But look it up to find the exact, you know, to get the exact understanding of the helmet and understand what it does, and talk to experts to really find out if it, you know, truly makes a difference. I can't do an A/B test, and I don't know for sure. But, you know, I always like when they're trying to improve head protection, because it's so critical. You can break your wrist, you can break your arm, you can fuck up your shoulder, but your head holds a lot of really important stuff that tells what the rest of your body to do, so it's good not to fuck with it. So, you know, here's the helmet on. It's got a good fit and feel to it. I took out the adjustability stuff, just like the Maze. This is a size medium, and it's a little tight on my head. You know, again, this thing in the back is kind of awkward, that holds the goggle strap, but it's all right. This isn't a bad helmet overall. I really do like how the Vantage works better in terms of fit, but for the price point, you know, with the breathability and everything, this isn't a bad helmet. This new bag is horrible. I love the old bag. These straps seem to find their way to catch on everything important in my life and pull it from wherever it is, or stop me in my tracks as I'm walking out the door. I catch it on just like the doorknob sometimes, and it's just, God damn it, it's so frustrating. Get rid of these. Nobody's going to use this as a backpack. It's silly. Keep the mesh. The mesh is a brilliant idea. Mesh on one side, fabric on the other. So, you know, because most people, when they take their helmets off, you know, they pop their goggles and gloves in here and put this in the bag, and so it's great to have that venting. But all in all, just these straps, just great idea in theory. In practice, they're horrible, and I'm never going to use this as a backpack. I'm going to walk from my car with my helmet on. If I stop at the bar, I'm going to take my helmet off, hang it on a chair, and then when I leave, I'm going to put my helmet back on and walk to the car. So, you know, what I really liked was a nice little sack to separate it from everything else when I put it in a bag when I'm traveling. That's what I like, but this just seems to get in the way. If what's really a bummer is they're also part of the cinch system, so otherwise I'd cut them off, but I need them to close the top. So they're dual purpose, they're annoying, and they're lame. And I think it's a really bad idea, and, you know, keep the mesh, just go back to the old draw cord, or find a different way to do it, because These straps are horrible, but the helmet is good. I like the fit. I like the feel. I like that it has MIPS or MIPS or whatever you call it. So that's a Smith pivot.